everybody. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Gamers DMZ. It is me, Jazzy Moto. We are also joined by Sir Rich
What up? What up?
and Double M. OG Double M is out for the day, but he's here in a sense. And then finally, we have
Ye-
the one. Okay.
Yes, good evening. Good evening, everyone. He's with us in spirit. Let's say
Yes,
that
I didn't want to
much.
say that, but
Yeah, we'll give him a little credit for being with us in spirit. Yes, again, thank
What's
you,
this
everyone,
Irish?
for joining us for tonight and hearing us talk about gaming. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get together last week. There was not any good news popping up on a Monday, but after Monday, then all hell broke loose about gaming and yada yada yada, which we'll get into to discuss. But let's before we start, let's find out what everybody's been playing. So, Serge, let's start with you first. What have you been playing outside of Destiny and Elden Ring?
Best name Elden Ring. I played PUBG for a little bit.
Okay,
Some of my buddies came over and we was playing Pinball FX. I had downloaded the First Descendant to start, but I didn't start it yet.
you didn't start playing First Descendants, huh?
I had to delete some stuff and then it was downloading. And then I was right before I was downloading Once Human and it wasn't downloading. I was like, why isn't this not downloading? Because Once Human was grabbing all my data.
Your data, taking all your data.
hmm So cancel that for now. I'm gonna try out First Ascendant, then I'm gonna try out Once Human because my buddy
Okay,
wants me to play that, and that's only on the PC. And I need to try this Gami path of the demo. I still haven't tried that out yet. So I got stuff on my list. I just ain't made it there. We was out and about in the world, and Elden Ring and
yeah,
Destiny 2. They are
the
time
Elden Ring. That's
consuming.
just yeah, that is time consuming. Um, what about you, Jazz? Because I'm gonna hop back on Destiny
yep.
in a second.
I played a bit of Destiny, not nearly as much as I had intended. And that's because I got carried away with Elden Ring.
Okay.
Did a little bit of streaming, and I was helping some random people beat bosses here and there. I was playing with Sir Rich last night as well. Help him get through some bosses and what else? A hot second of Dragon's Dogma 2. Um, what else did I play? Oh, that Cat in the City game. A few minutes of
Oh
that.
yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I still gotta finish it. I'm determined. Um, and I think that's it. I still gotta install Once Human, so I'm gonna get to that too.
Okay. Let's see. What did I played a whole lot? I played a lot of different types of games. I was playing Figment too because I thought I was going to try and beat it before it left Game Pass. And I thought I saw it and I was going to buy it. Then I saw it for $4.99. I'm like, oh, it's on sale for the rest of the week, but I don't think so. Then it went up to 20 some dollars, and I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna buy that game because it's not that big of a game. So I was gonna buy that. But then I know I'm not gonna have the time to beat it because I got engulfed in other games. So I was playing Figment 2. First Descendants took a lot of my time, and it's still taking a lot of my time. I'm like at level 37, and it only goes to 40. But I was probably would have been at a higher character, but I started over with another character because I wanted to get the character and started over. So I'm with my other second character. I'm at level 37. Tried to play Robin Hood.
Yeah, that
That game,
game is clunky. That's the other game I
yes,
tried. I
that's.
tried to play it, but that
Oh
joint.
boy.
I
Hey,
forgot I even tried
hey,
that. I was
hey,
like,
hey,
delete,
and
delete,
it,
get
it
off.
my and I want to criticize that game because it you said the perfect word. It's clunky. The tutorial is stupid, and I'm like, why would you develop a game, PC and console based, but still put a pointer on the console version like you move in a mouse?
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah,
That
Ugh.
that
yeah, yeah. He ain't lying. Yeah.
that irritated me to no end. I'm like,
That
I don't know
sounded
why they
lazy.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
and you know what? That's another key term you said, lazy, because I think it was
Mm-hmm.
lazy development. The
Mm-hmm.
tutorial is not as good to help you get yourself going. It
At
doesn't
all.
show you anything, but
That's a shame.
No,
I
it doesn't. It
I was
doesn't.
determined to get to the tutorial, and I got through the tutorial, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I can't. I'm like, okay, maybe if I get
It
through the
did more than me.
tutorial, and it's gonna lighten up, and it just doesn't. It's more of a
PC
building
game.
game, PC building game.
Mm.
And that's not a Robin Hood to me. When I have to craft and you don't have enough I forget the term they use, but I had to get enough
Whatever the
wood,
money material.
yeah,
Whatever
the
material you
money
wanted.
um, to make a bow. I don't have enough for a bow. I don't have an arrow. I go collect the wood. I'm not doing that. Robin Hood didn't do it, and I'm not doing it
I
either.
was about to say he was busy robbing and giving to the poor.
Yeah. So
That's
why
too
put all this
They
building
would
stuff in a
they would give it to him though. They
right?
would give the stuff because he'd be robbing the people, and then they'd be like, "Oh, what do you
The
need to
point
continue your fighting? Here you go."
it's like city crafting, a city building. I have to build a hut. I have to build a
Yeah.
home. I mean, that's not a Robin Hood game to me. So, like I said, I got past the tutorial and I'm just done. Um, I didn't play Evil West. Then the other game that was leaving was Coffee Talk, and I played a little bit of that, and I finished it. But then you had to play 3 times to because I had to read up on. I'm like, wait a minute, I beat the game, but I didn't unlock all the achievements, and so I started Googling and it said, "Oh, you have to play the game 3 times." I'm like, "I'm not doing this." So
Oh
I
wow,
said, "I'm not playing that game 3 times. I'm not doing that."
Castlevania or Castle. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
Ghosts and
yeah, no,
goblins.
Ghosts and
no,
Goblins. Ghosts and
Yeah, ghosts and
Goblins.
goblins.
That's what I was getting to. That
Gotta
was
beat it three
Ghosts and
times in
Goblins
order for
all
it to
day.
count.
It's a dream the first 2 times. The third time you actually keep doing it.
and then I played the Evil Within. I think I'm gonna get back into Evil Within too.
Nice.
Yeah, that game.
Yeah,
If you like original Resident Evil, you like that. It's
yeah, I got to
pretty
get back
cool.
into that. I played that a little bit last week. And let's see what else.
And that's crazy good.
Yeah, and what else did I play? I played something else, but getting back to something that you guys played, I want to get your guys' opinion because I was seeing the top video games, and you guys said you played Destiny, right?
Oh yeah, and PUBG. I forgot.
And PUBG, but yeah, you play PUBG. But this is sidebar before we get into our topics. It came out that when I looked at the top games for the week, it went to number 4 on PC from number 3, Destiny. It was nowhere on the PlayStation chart, and it was nowhere on the Xbox chart.
Yeah,
And
everybody waiting on the next
what
piece
are
of
they waiting
the
on?
story. The next piece of the story released Tuesday. Because everybody's like, we did everything. Now we're just waiting on the next piece of the story that's time gated.
Well, here's the thing that I'm kind of concerned about. Maybe I hope I'm wrong, but what's concerning to me is that Destiny is a live service game. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
For it not to be on the top of Xbox and PlayStation is concerning because one, that's a PlayStation IP that's on
Yeah.
spent $3 billion for.
Yep.
And for it not to be on PlayStation in the top 10 and Xbox in the top 10 because it's concerning that it was only on PC in the top 4 and it dropped from 3. I don't know if you guys remember when Bungie laid off all those people and then they said, hey, if Bungie doesn't get their act together, because Bungie was being ran as a totally independent company
Mm-hmm.
from PlayStation.
They said the hammer go
E-
down.
Right, exactly. So who I'm gonna go out on a limb. Do any of you think they're gonna survive this? Because I do not think, and this is me, not
They
based off
need
what you guys
something
play.
good in the
I
back
don't.
burner.
They need
Right,
They
some
need
I
something
don't.
good
better than
and new. No more
That so
like no.
I so in essence, I don't think the game um, met the expectations.
No, because I think it's a little bit of how they do it too. Because they wait. they time gate stuff, and then they wait for
But I
people to
get
get
that.
tired of it, and then they release it, and
But
then
if it's a live service game, it's supposed
and
to
you can't.
get you engaged and buy
I know,
stuff
and
too.
I was gonna say it's not. That's not how you supposed to do it. You supposed to as soon as the
Oh, hold on. Let
it
me give you.
starts.
OG just stepped in, but finish. Then we'll go to
Oh,
him. But go
nice.
ahead.
As soon as it starts waning, you supposed to release something good that gets everybody back into it. It's not so like you say, it's a live service. You're not supposed to just let people fall off to the wayside and be like, oh,
Yeah,
I guess I'm tired of this because look, I'm playing Elden Ring now because Destiny. I want to play Destiny, but it's like I have all extra hard stuff to do. I wish it was more fun
Mm-hmm.
activities I could do in the groups and stuff, and they
so that's
have
my.
that now, but they
But
need
it's
more
not
variety of it. They need
right. But
more frequency and
that's
variety.
that's my concern. I just 100%, and I hope I'm wrong. I bet I'm really am wrong. I just don't think that game is going to get the millions and millions and millions of people, which is going to lead to another topic we're going to talk about. It's not going to get the millions and millions of people glued to that because they like people, certain people I know who played the game have bought the season passes, so those people automatically got the new game, the DLC. I don't know if you guys bought the DLC or not.
Hmm.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys, okay,
Because that's the
I
only way
already
we
beat the
can play it
story.
and get the new powers and
mm,
all that stuff. You have to get the
okay.
DLC to be able to
So you
play
bought the
and stuff.
DLC or did you buy the season pass?
I bought the big
DLC
one.
from.
Okay, how much was the DLC? May I ask?
It was full price. 70, I want to say.
That is not a DLC. That's a
Oh
new
wait,
game.
no,
Yeah.
I spent $30. Whatever I got was $30. So maybe it was the season pass. I know I ain't spent that much money. I know I just
You got
played the
the
new campaign and I did not spend over $30.
because I bought it. She that's
Because I know some things they share and some things they don't. They're weird about it, so you never know. Well, I never know till I try to play it.
I know what it is. It was the season pass isn't shared, so it was the I got the game and the season pass. You have to get
Okay.
your own season pass.
Oh, that's nasty. Okay.
But they
Uh,
let you share the game, so you be playing, and then they be like, "Oh, you can't
The
do
free
X,
game.
Y, Z activities, and you can't get the dungeons, so you got to still
so
purchase the
in
dungeons separately."
essence,
It's like ESO with that, because
so in
Elder
essence,
Scrolls was the same thing
so in essence, I need to have Destiny 2, which is the free game, and then I have to buy the DLC.
to get the new powers and stuff, to
Uh,
get to play the new
They're
stuff.
like chapters, if you will.
Okay. All right. That's interesting. Like I said, I don't know how the game's doing, but I don't see them doing well by the end of the year. I expect before April of 2025, Bungie is going to see some serious reductions. Or are they going to go totally into PlayStation
Unless
Studios
they
and
got
Herman
something on the back
plant?
burner, they would have to have another
Yeah,
game completely ready to rock and roll because they
They gonna
saying
close their
maybe
shop.
Destiny 3 and blah blah, but they need something else because you cannot survive a studio off of one title or one
that's my
IP.
Nope.
That's
that's my
not
point.
sustainable at all.
Okay. Okay, OG. I just wanted to hear on that. What have you been playing? And you should be getting a lot of games in next week.
This week,
This
this
Man,
week.
look,
no, don't tell me you're doing stuff
me,
around the house. I don't want to hear that. So go ahead.
no, no, me and Darius beat Lords of the Fallen.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we beat it.
So D told me
Um,
about that. He told me about it. I'm like, oh well, yeah, and we text each other about it. So I need to get into that. But go ahead.
that game that inspired me to go back and play these Dark Souls and
Yay! Start with
P.
two.
Uh, yeah, I got two on PC. I think I'm gonna play that. Uh, I've been playing Lies of P. I know how to play these games now.
All right for you.
See, wasn't it a
Finally,
diet version? Good
So,
intro.
yeah,
so, so Darius helped you become more fluent in those games.
yes, I know
All
how to
right.
play these games now. Sekiro too. I done went on a
Okay.
binge.
He
So
ready.
what else you been playing? What else you been playing?
Oh, and of course baseball.
All right. I didn't get you off baseball. Okay.
No, I was like, oh wow. opened my eyes to these games though.
Oh, that's
But
good if it did
let's see.
that.
Yeah, Lies of P, Sekiro, baseball. I'm finna download college football because I was a big
You ain't
college
finna
football.
download college nothing unless you buy it. So don't say download it. If you want to buy college football.
Well, it's a 10-hour trial.
Oh, I forgot. I may do that
Yeah,
too. I forgot about the 10-hour trials.
yeah.
EA. Some
hmm
EA
But
trials.
that's all I've been playing.
Okay. All right.
Yep, I've been playing.
Let's get in our topics real quick. Um, the first topic is going to be something really easy. Double Dragon Revive announced for PS5, Xbox Series X, and S, PlayStation, and all the old consoles and PC. I'm not a Double Dragon fan, but it's a
What?
beat 'em up. So what do y'all think of? I knew you was gonna say that.
I'm just messing. What?
Y'all
He
like
just
the
don't
beat
like
'em
them
ups.
fighting games.
I
Reminds me of
sure
being in the
don't.
arcade.
Yeah.
He's not a fighting game dude now.
Mm-mm.
True, true,
Sure.
true.
Okay, I fight in real life, so
You could come
He's trying to
button
fight in real
mashers.
life.
Yeah.
Right. They fight in real life.
So you guys excited about it and you thinking about getting it? Or you just saying, no, well, I want to wait and see? Because it's a remake.
I say yes as long as it's not that other one. Was that neon? Now, granted, it was cool for what it was, but it was
it
not
was
what I
alright.
expected. It's
It
not
was
what I
alright.
wanted,
It was
and
alright.
nah. So as long as it wasn't like that, or it's not gonna be like that, then yes, bring it
Okay.
That didn't even feel like Double Dragon. That was just
at
some
Do we got
all.
yeah.
updated graphics?
What do you say, LG?
I said, do we got updated graphics and stuff like that?
Ooh, updated graphics. Ooh.
Right? Hmm.
Okay.
Like I'll
I'll
play it.
play it.
I'll try it out.
I'll play it.
Like see how it is. Because sometimes those games are fun with a bunch of people
Yeah,
that
they
don't
are.
really play games. So I'll see what it's popping with.
Fun button masher.
Got some pics up right now. What it's gonna look like.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks cool. I'm with it.
Let's see when it comes out. I think next year. Okay.
Just this 2025.
Somehow I know it's going to have scans. It's going to have this. It's going to have that. Because it's for that type of game, it shouldn't cost that much money to make. That should be a $10 million game, if that, and that should be a cash cow. So hopefully, if those
Bubble,
people
bubble.
and since it's a remake, it should be a $49.99 or $39.99 game. And if this was 39,
1999.
Yeah,
well, then it ain't
19.99 or 30.
yeah,
That's my
yeah,
limit.
yeah, yeah.
How
And
long is it?
if it sells 39.99, it'll do well. But if they try to make that game cost 59.99 or 69.99, that
No,
I think
no. I say $20.
it ain't gonna be that cheap. OG.
Well, the Streets of Rage one was what? $20.
$29.99. It was 30.
Well, that's a good price.
It was 30.
But there we go. See, $30.
Well, we'll see when that come out.
Because
Now,
Streets of Rage 4 was a whole new game, and it just kind of dope. But then they came up. I think they had a DLC for that too that you had to buy. I think they did.
Yeah, it was good too.
okay. I don't know. Let's get to this next time. We'll see how Streets of Rage and all that does. But what did you guys think? And I know none of you played it, but I want to get into this for a reason next
Oh,
before
here
we
you
get to
go.
let this.
He sound like he in the juicy state.
Okay, what did y'all think about
Juicy
in
steak.
in the First Descendants tops 10 million players in 7 days? What do you think?
I'm not
None of you
surprised. That's
played it, or I know none of you
This
guys had the
sounds good
I
for
opportunity.
me.
played it. I played
Yeah,
it.
that
I
sounds
played
What
it
you
good.
last
think?
month. Remember?
How you like it?
I'm
It's
waiting for y'all to
good.
get them. Okay.
It's good. It reminds you of uh, 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 what's that game? Made by Sega.
I'm about
Huh?
outsiders. No, you're not talking about outsiders.
What's the Met game made by Sega?
He talking about Outsiders. No, that wasn't the Sega.
Oh
was it?
no, he talking about the Meg. He talking about that Meg game we used to Rubicon. Whoa,
Not Rubicon.
not Rubicon.
Well, I
Okay.
can't think of the name of that game.
Well, excuse me, I don't know
I
what
beat
you're
it,
talking
and I
about.
think you guys beat it too.
Uh,
It came out on the 360.
oh, the running and
Quiz
jumping
from the
around game.
OG.
Yeah, and you was in a mech suit. It
The
was a
one that's
scaled down.
related to
It's been-
Apex. Why can't I think of that? Serge, what's
You
that
talking
game?
Titanfall?
Titanfall, yeah. Is that what you thinking of?
Nah, it's not Titanfall.
No. No.
You said in a mech suit.
Mecha Assault? Oh, Mecha Assault?
I know it's not a From Software game.
You know, we need
It
to
kind
look
of
this
reminds
up.
you of Binary Domain. It kind of reminds you of Binary Domain.
It didn't do that for me. It kind of gave me a Destiny vibe.
That's
Yeah,
what
that's what they're
everybody's saying.
saying.
Because this
Destiny
even have
Warframe.
it has people complain it has icons similar to Destiny.
Yeah, it's like all of them meshed up into one. I see Destiny in there. Yeah.
It gives me a Destiny vibe. And here's the thing that I want to say. We're going to compare this to a couple of people. The game is fun. It is fun. It allows you, and what I do appreciate about the game, if I don't know OG and I come in, I'm immediately in his game helping him. And if it's in a public arena, so if I'm fighting a battle, I can get help from anybody that comes in the arena. And I'm saying
Right.
arena, but and then I think that's real cool. Some of the bosses are mad hard on the lower level, but once you start getting up to a higher level, you can take those bosses out with the quickness. But them bosses, well, actually, I'm playing on normal, and the bosses are it won't let you play hard, so to speak, until you get
You
right.
probably
That
gotta
sounds
get
familiar.
gear. You probably gotta get gear and stuff. Sound like
Yeah, it's the gear. That's why it's
To play certain
Destiny,
things to get certain
right?
types of gear. And all that.
And the farming is ridiculous. But it was this. I was playing with this other guy earlier today, and he was telling me it's this character called Bunny. You got to go through an arduous process to unlock Bunny, and I finally unlocked Bunny. She got some electricity powers, which is cool. But you can tell the game is. I'm going to say that it's sexist in my opinion. And let me say this because the women are designed. What's that game that came out for the PlayStation?
Oh, they letting people unlock Bunny for free for now.
Well, no. Stellar Blade. It's Stellar Blade-ish. Bunny is you're able to there's a difference between unlock and buy and grind. You still have to grind to get all the pieces for it, to unlock her. But
That
there
sounds
are
like Warframe.
yeah, it is. It's definitely part of Warframe too. But the other piece of the puzzle, and one of my buddies told me this today. I was playing with him. He said, "One, do you know there is a bunny costume? You won't believe how much it costs." He told me how much the costume costs. I said, "Somebody'd be a fool." And he said, "Well, there's a bunch of fools out there because the bunny costume costs $100." I'm like, there is
Real life
no
money? Real life money?
real.
Get out of here.
Y'all
Hey,
playing. So this article, hold on.
I don't believe that.
hey, I'm telling you, he told me. I'm like, you lying. He said he's not lying. I said you got it. He said you can look it up yourself. Go in the game and you can see that this bunny. I'm like, well, it's a free to play game. I said, guess what? You won't for my own personal reasons, and you guys know how I am. I won't buy anything in the game because I can't support it. For it's fun, but I can't buy anything in it just for one reason. If you play the game, you'll see. But Bunny is a cool character. They got a bunch of characters, but it's a lot of grinding, and I do mean a
So you mean
lot.
to tell me Bunny has an OnlyFans?
Probably, somebody out there got their bunny
She probably
costume
got
on.
whole
Bunny
animations and stuff.
cosplay.
It's a whole lore.
Somebody
Whole
out there.
lore.
So,
You got a whole lore out there somewhere. You know
yeah,
the
because
lore.
I'm like
Wow.
when he told me that, I'm like, you kidding? He said, I'm not kidding. I'm like, oh my God.
I gotta investigate because this article I got up, it
Yeah.
says how to unlock Bunny for free. So you get to look at it
Well, that
and then you gotta
no,
pay
no,
for
there
it.
no, 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 no.
There's
There is
a
a bunny, and then there's an advanced bunny.
yeah,
Mm,
because like you can unlock the basic version,
so is it okay?
Yeah,
This
or you
must be
can
the
basically.
go
basic
pay
one.
for the,
Right,
or go probably
right.
collect the materials. Like you got to grind for
Yes,
like
'cause
40 hours to
I
get all the
was I
materials
was
to do
seeing
it.
some. I was
Because
clicking on
Warframe was bogus with that. Like you would legit have to grind like 8 9 hours to get the stuff you needed for this one
because
item.
the drops don't come that easy on all the
Yep.
time, so they don't
And
give you the
you
drops
got to
in the
go to
day.
the harder stuff, and if you don't
Sound
have
like
one that's
Destiny.
leveled up, nah, that's Warframe. Destiny ain't nothing with Warframe. It's way more of a grinding Warframe than Dead
Warframe
was.
Yeah,
lost me the
Warframe
first
was
year.
fun. Yeah, same. It I
But
liked it,
Warframe is
but
better now.
eh.
Warframe is better now. I think what killed Warframe for me was the user interface and how to engage. A lot of that in the beginning was very ambiguous on how you get around to me. Now it's a little bit better and it's a much funner, but if you haven't been in it from the very beginning, you do get in and you get kind of lost because
Mm,
it's changed up so much. And I feel that way about a lot of different types of games. But as far as my point about the game, I wanted to say is that for it to do 11, 10 million in 7 days,
that's
but it's the
impressive.
freedom, extremely impressive. And all they have to do, and this is what's going to screw them if the player count fails, is you got 11 million players. You can entice them with cheaper prices to keep them engaged.
Seriously.
But
Yeah.
for you to sell, you up here going whaling and trying to get the rich people to spend $100. And there are people who are spending that money. So I just think it's impressive. It's a fun game. It's an addictive game. I will say that much. The game is very fun and very addictive. And when you get into it with people, you really, really have a good time with people you know. I do think the game has some staying power. I think it's going to do better than people think. Well, it's already doing well.
Depends on how they run it, because lately they've been running these live services into the ground. They have a good product and they get greedy instead of
That's my point. Yeah,
setting up a
exactly.
good foundation. That's what I meant by it depends on how they run it when we just talking about Hell
You,
Divers. Because you can
that's what
have
I'm
a
about
good
to say.
product and just mess it all up.
Yeah, you think that happened to Helldivers too?
Well, I know it did. They started messing with the grind system. They started messing with the levels and everything, trying to get people said the balancing was messed up. Before you could just make whatever you want. Then it was like only the meta builds allow you to do anything heavy. It's you gotta allow people to have fun instead of trying to time gate into people getting certain types of way of play. But
Yeah,
that's
agreed.
tricky in itself to make a game like that. So
I think what's going to kill them, like you said, is I don't have a problem grinding, but excessive grinding makes the game no
mm-hmm.
fun.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Because
why
that's
it
what
takes
happened in
me.
Destiny 2, like real bad. They fixed
Yeah,
it somewhat, but like legit, like you would have to play for hours and hours just to get what you're looking for. But
and
now
that's
it's
Oh,
what
way
stopped me
easier.
because I got sick of here's a new mission. Oh, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. Well, why am I in the same area I was before, fighting the same bosses and the same like was way too repetitive. Like I legit got bored. One of my biggest
Well,
That's
that
what
sounds
happens
issues.
like
when you
Destiny
play a
One.
game for 10 years. Is bound to happen. What can make it fresh?
now don't get me wrong. Um, First Descendants will get repetitive, and that's my biggest scare because some of the things you do over and over again. Okay, you be like once you get to level 40, you're like, okay, I'm tired of this. I know what's going to happen next. I know what I got to do. I know I got to sit here and it's going to be time based, and I got to do X, Y, Z. I got to wait, 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 and wait, and I got to take this capsule, put it in this safe or whatever they call it, and then shoot it. And it's like, okay, you do that a couple of times over. But it's a fun game. The mechanics are fun. The world, or what they call Albion, which is like similar to the hangout spot in Destiny. So that's pretty good. But does it have staying power? We'll see. We will see. And I forgot about this topic that was a rumor. So let me talk about this real quick. And I'm sure OG, you heard about it that, and I told you guys we're going to talk about this at every time. We didn't talk about this. Halo,
Hmm.
Bungie Studios and Halo, and that they're not, this was a rumor and it was debunked. It was debunked. They were talking about Halo
Okay.
343 Industries would only be um, consulting on future Halo projects. But it was debunked earlier today, as soon as it came out. But if that was the case and it was true, what would you guys think about that? If it was true, that other teams would handle
I
it. What would
mean,
you think about somebody?
based on what the little bit that I did see, the rumored reasoning seemed pretty legit to me, which was they wanted
Yeah,
them to focus on the main story and the lore and to make sure it doesn't, get sidetracked or anything. So have them focus on the meat and then have everyone else deal with like the building. So from that aspect, I get it, but it's a rumor.
it was a
It's
rumor,
been
but
debunked, yeah.
it was debunked really, really quick.
I kind of like that idea though.
Well, let me go
Let
with you a
them
little.
Shoot, I
campaign.
wish
Let
they had
somebody
that for
else.
Resident Evil in the movies, but that's a whole nother topic.
Well, here's my thing about it. If it was true, I could see that happening because let's be honest. When did and let's go back and I know OG, you could probably know, and I know you all you guys probably know. When did what game was 343 responsible for in the Halo franchise? Was it Halo 5?
Nah,
Halo
I thought their first one was Reach.
okay. The Reach.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
their first one was Reach.
My problem with this is that I do think where their development hell was when they went with that new engine and slip space engine, and they had to go back with the slip space, and they didn't understand it, and everyone in the industry did not have slip space. Um, what do you call it? They didn't have slip space uh, experience. That's what I was looking for. And I think the games were getting dull, and people didn't know how to build. Now, what if it was the case that they would say they were, if it were true, I could see them doing what I said that they should do with the same thing going to Gears. Halo needs to be a little darker, a little more serious. And I say this too, the damn yeah, I used profanity. Oops. The doggone uh TV show did not do Halo any justice. I will go to people say, oh, it picked up. I don't care. That first series, the first episodes threw me out of it. The first season of Halo, the TV series, just got me out of it totally. And I was debating people online about, oh no, you didn't understand. I understand I didn't like it. And a lot of people agreed with me. But I would love to see a new Halo or redo Halo CE, the original, from ground up in either uh, Unreal or what's that engine Doom is developed in? OG, what's the engine of Doom is developed in? One of you guys know it.
They have I think they just call it id, don't they?
EarTech, that's it, EarTech.
Yeah.
EarTech, yeah, EarTech. So if they develop a Halo in EarTech, but see, it would be good if, like I said, using EarTech or Unreal Engine, that'll be okay. But they need to be more real life for people who know how to use those engines and create great games. But I would love to see a better story in Halo and have it go different ways and have maybe someone different. But remember, they tried that black guy in Halo. They did not like the black guy in Halo 5. and
I
people
don't
were
know why.
saying I
Thought it
didn't
was
either because
You
fine.
I
mean Luke
yeah,
Cage?
yeah, Luke Cage. I thought it was good. People hated it.
That
Tell me,
made it
well,
better. That made it better. No, they
I
hated it because they thought they was trying to replace Master Chief instead of them working together. If you played the story, it would have just been Team A, Team B. They were working together at the end of
yeah,
it. So
exactly. But
people
people
didn't
were
beat the game, and they were like, Locke is taking over, and no,
No.
Locke is teaming up with
No.
Master Chief and helping him along his journey. Like, come on now. But people get mad
I mean,
before they play the game.
I think they should branch out the Halo universe, but always keep Master Chief.
Do you know how
You
many
know,
Halo
FPS
stories there
game.
are? There are massive. It's like Star Wars at this point with how many alternate stories and other chief models they can go with.
Yeah,
Other Spartans, rather. There is hundreds and hundreds of teams.
I'm all
It's
for that.
like,
well, I
Even
just
even do one in third person. Even do a third person game.
that would be interesting. I just think that with all these IPs that Microsoft has, with all these teams that say they don't have anything to do, if I was Matt Booty, I'm like, I give you something to do. Now you as a kid growing up in your family, and your parents say, I give you something to cry about. And so I'll be like, I give you something to develop. They got all them people talking about they need jobs. I mean, not need jobs, but they got all these development teams sitting there. They should never be idle. They should always be doing stuff.
You're collecting them a nice check, huh? I'm sure.
Yeah. But we'll see how that comes out. Like I said, it was a debunked rumor. And if it was a debunked rumor, that will be interesting. That if some of this is going to come out to fruition, but I would love to see Halo take a different direction and go darker.
I
I
mean,
think,
Master Chief always has to finish the fight. Well, he finished the fight.
no, not
He
yet.
finished the fight in 3.
No, there's always a new threat.
well, just we'll put it like this then. Call of Duty, they have 3 or 4 different characters and bring them back, don't they? So
There
Halo,
you
but I
go.
think I think Halo is so okay. Well, here's the problem with that, and you can see where they're going with this. Halo, Master Chief is so synonymous as Halo as what you call it is with God of War, and you know it's hard to get rid of what you call him God of War. So that's
Kratos.
hard. Kratos, right? So I think people like they didn't like the little art, whatever the little boy name is. But we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that real quick. I know it's a rumor, but it would be nice to change up. I don't want. I do think that they do need another engine, even if it's Unreal to work with another engine or EdTech. If I was them, I'd go with EdTech because I wouldn't have to pay them to use a different engine and use Unreal and pay what you call it for that. I would have rather use the in-house engine and not worry about it.
I
We'll
can
see how
see
that
them
comes.
going with that.
Yeah, I'd rather do that. And we got another topic I'm going to ask you guys about. Oh, no, no, let's do this one. And then we're going to go to Call of Duty rumor coming next month to Xbox Game Pass later this month. Yeah, I think that's going to happen. Just real quick.
Nope.
It,
Yeah.
it may it may. The sales is waning and they need some popularity. Hey, it may.
It
It's
may or
still
maybe
number one
November.
game across. It's still number one game on all platforms. I don't know why.
That's not saying much nowadays.
That's
I
true.
think the gamer base is spread on a lot of gamers, and a game that has not stepped out to focus a lot of gamers into one game.
It's
And
hard to
Call
get
of Duty
everybody.
has always been that game. Call of Duty and a couple of other, but
Man,
I think it's
oh,
going
you
to come.
broke
I
up.
don't know if it's going to come, but I think it would be a surprise. It would be. Can you hear me now? Can you guys
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I just think it would be a good thing right now since we're going to talk about another subject. about Game Pass, but I think it would be great for them to put it out next week or just shadow drop it tomorrow because Tuesday is when the new games come out. Shadow, well, it wouldn't be tomorrow because Flint Rock come out this week and they don't want to outshadow Flint Rock or
Mm-mm.
whatever it's called. Flint Rock.
Flintlock.
Yeah.
That's the other game we all want to play.
It's a cool game.
How you know? You played it?
I played it.
Okay, now you lying. Okay.
No, I played it on Steam.
Oh, you did?
Hmm
Flint Rock?
Say
It was a
what?
demo out there. It was a demo out there for a minute.
Oh, okay then. I didn't play it. I'm gonna wait till it come out. But um, I don't think it'll come out till the end of the month. If it comes out the end of the month, or it should have came out last week, but I mean this week. But Flint Rock, if that's true based off all the rumors, we'll see. We will see. I hope it comes out to be a nice addition to Game Pass. I got it already, but it'll make me finish the campaign just to get achievements. That's all I want. Anything got me some achievements, I'm getting my achievements. So we'll see. Here's the one we're going to really talk about. I know this is like we're going to talk about this, and none of us have played the game. Concord. I've heard that the game have less than 10,000 players for the
Man, that's
beta.
crazy.
What
What do y'all
game?
think about
What happened?
Concord? The Concord.
It
Uh-oh.
looked like I could be wrong. I ain't played it. It looks like Overwatch to me.
You know, that's what it is. It's a
Like
knockoff of.
I'm good.
What do y'all think? Do you think it's going to be a flop? OG?
It's already flopping.
He said, "Wait a minute now. Wait a
They
Just
minute.
fish
they
out of
extended
Hold
water.
they extended the demo to today. I think one more day. I'd like to see the numbers for today because nobody play that
Okay,
game, man.
here's the problem. Here's the problem I have with the game. Um, it's an Overwatch wannabe, for lack of a better term. So I'm being hateful, but hating saying that wannabe. You bring in the game out, it's $40 to $50. So you want to make people play a hero shooter, right? Not only you want to make people pay, then when you see the game's not doing well, you're going to say our PlayStation Plus users, you get to download it for free. So you're already alienating the people who already pre-ordered it. You said, "Oh, we can get to play." But since you knew your pre-orders weren't where they were, it didn't meet your expectations, you opened it up to everyone. You should have just opened it up for anybody who has a PlayStation.
Yes, any and everybody.
Exactly. Or in the PC, you trying to get as much engagement as possible. But even with that, you didn't get anybody in it. You so to me, they're going to have to make the game free for it to be a success. For those who have bought it, give them free scans or give them their money back. Because just like Descendants, they had 11 million players in 7 days. PlayStation wish now I will say that game launches with 25 to 30,000 people overall online playing it. That's my guess. But it's dead on arrival if it doesn't hit 100,000 people. It's dead on arrival if it doesn't hit 500,000 people because of the development costs.
Dead on the
And
right.
and I'm gonna go back to my same old thing. PlayStation has everyone addicted of their gamers addicted to Call of Duty. It is their own doing.
Mm-hmm.
You did this, and that's why they fought that merger with their to the till the end because they were like, look, they knew internally their gamers weren't going to support it. Anything that they do because they got them hooked on live service games. If you looked on the charts, NBA 2K, Grand Theft Auto, which I don't know why, Call of Duty. Call of
It's
Duty.
disrespectful. I'll never give it disrespect.
I can't do it. I'm not doing it. I don't care
That's
who
what
it
I was laughing at. Like, man, forget that game. That's not my cup of tea.
is. Not me. Sorry, I can't do it. Y'all have fun. Yada yada yada. But anyway, I don't think the game's going to do well. And I had the opportunity to play it because I have PlayStation. I got the highest tier, and I didn't even take the time to download it. Ain't that something? I
That
have
says volumes.
I have no interest in that game. I have none. It just a lot of people said, "Oh, it's okay. It's pretty good." But there's one guy, I don't follow him. I don't game with him. I don't really know him, but he's a, I would call him a PlayStation. I'm not going to give his name, but he's a PlayStation person. I'm not going to say PlayStation. He plays all consoles, but he came out and said, okay, no, I think I'll give him a PlayStation person. Yeah, he came out and said, it's okay, but that's not his. I'm like, okay. If he said it, then the game is not that good.
He wasn't impressed.
Mm-mm. Anyone else have anything to say about that?
No.
I find it kind of sad that I mean, these games miss I don't know, the magic ingredient or something, or the game is just so similar to others.
No, there's so you're saying it lacks originality.
I think so.
Yeah,
And then
that's what it
then
sounds
let's
like.
go back. Let's go back and say, well, what happened to First Descendants? That game is not original in any sense of the word.
Or Power World, for that instance. The success that had.
Hmm. And this Power World has success, and Power World costs money.
Power is
Mm-hmm.
about to
World
go
was
to
created.
Sony. That's another thing I
Yeah,
might share.
and it's not no Power World. They made a marketing agreement with their products and music and entertainment side. It wasn't for the game.
Mm,
So the people were running with that, and they debunked that real quick. Not saying it's not coming, but I don't think
it's
Power
not on
World's
that
going to come.
right now. Yeah.
No, I don't think Power Word will come. And I don't think if and when it does come to PlayStation, it's going to get a bump, but it's not going to be that great big bump that people think.
They just
So
want their Call of Duty.
that's all they want. Call of Duty, Madden, and the games I
The
said. So that
casual
yeah, that's that
casual box.
And if you go into Game Pass and you pre-ordered that whatever it was, that season pass for Game Pass members, whatever, and you get that content, whatever, it says you own the game already, and I can download it on my Xbox Game Pass PC or my console. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I don't mind buying content like that. But needless to say, we'll see how uh, the game does. I don't think Concord is going to do well. I wish it well, but I didn't. Anyone else have any parting comments about
I want some new games. I want some new blood coming to wow us.
You want some new blood?
it? Yeah, let's see. Okay, here's the
Games.
here's the topic I want to talk about. This came out Tuesday, and we didn't meet anything because there was nothing to talk about really on Monday. And I just got back in town anyway. That
Yeah.
Monday, that
Because
Sunday.
it was like a holiday
I
time,
was
so
yeah, I was done. I mean, I didn't get home till midnight almost. So, but needless to say, on Tuesday morning, that news, and I'm gonna say the expected news. It wasn't unexpected. It was expected news that we just didn't know when. And all these damn gamers act like their wives or spouses, let me go that way, filed for divorce and they didn't know. And they trying to take every bit of the money because they were clowning. as if they didn't know. And the topic I'm talking about is Game Pass going up.
Oh, they've been saying that. They said that.
That was
Didn't we talk
inevitable.
about this almost a
That
year
was
ago?
inevitable.
And everybody went crazy. Oh, this and oh, that. I'm canceling my Game Pass and blah, blah, blah.
Spoil.
It's like,
Right.
oh, you. Okay, I want to get everybody's perspective on this, but let's level set. None of us, none of us like prices to go up. And when I had a gasoline powered vehicle. I'm so cheap. I went to Indiana to buy my gas, and I rarely bought gas in Chicago because the gas is more expensive. So I'm gonna go where cheaper is. Yes, we all like to save money, but things fluctuate. Things change.
Mhm.
I go to the store to buy groceries, buy some food. Things go up. When I go to a restaurant, and I even restaurants, things went up like crazy. Or when I go to fast food like Chick-fil-A, just to get sandwiches, they're $12 to $13.
20 bones for a meal.
So the thing about Game Pass going up and everyone going like acting like they lost their minds, and if no, it went from what is it, 16.99 to 15.99 to 19.99. So it was 16.99, and it went to 19.99. Right, it went up $3, and that's the Game Pass Ultimate. And everyone's saying, well, PC Game Pass didn't go up; it was or went up $2. And they started running with this saying that people that have regular Game Pass won't get new games. No, that's not true. People who are right now in Game Pass, if you don't cancel your service, you still get day one games. It's only the new people that got it last week get day one games that don't get day one games. But if you get Game Pass Ultimate, you still get everything. Okay. And that went up to $19. And I was trying to think, and I'm talking to people, and I'm looking at people say this, going around with this rhetoric. Before I give my spiel, I want to get your guys' opinion on this going up. Are you going to cancel Game Pass? Are you
No.
going to sell 9 games? Uh, what is your overall opinion? OG, what about you? What are your thoughts when you heard this, and what do you think?
Man, do crackheads like crack? I'm not.
That's some strong words there, buddy.
Mhm.
That's some strong words. ain't it?
You gotta get that.
I mean, we knew it was gonna go up once these games start come rolling in.
Especially Call of Duty, and they had a
Everybody.
77 to $69 billion acquisition. You know that the game's going to go up. But
Yeah.
I
For
mean,
me, it was just to be expected.
it was expected.
So it wasn't a big deal for me.
It wasn't a big deal for me either. But I want people to, and I'm a Game Pass Ultimate. And the second I heard it, I went to CD Keys and bought 3 month Game Pass Ultimate for $27.99 instead of the real price. So I got it for like what, 60 something, $70 until next year, until April of next year.
Now you already stacked them.
I stacked them. Like they only would let me do 3 months, but it was cool. I wasn't
You only
tripping,
could do 3.
right? But I did three months, so it wasn't a big deal at all to me. But and I want people to specifically think about: do you guys have Game Pass Ultimate or just regular Game Pass? What about you, Jazz? What about
Yeah, ultimate.
you? Okay, Surge.
Well, I got ultimate, man. I got the big
This is an
Monty.
ultimate household.
Amen. Okay, and people are saying that, well, it's too expensive. Well, and and the PC people are getting over. No, I think the PC people, if you just have PC Game Pass, and people can keep saying to me, well, Windows, the Xbox game app, game UI, the Game Pass sucks on the PC because of this, that, and the other. I'm like, you know what? You got to deal with certain things until I don't have a problem with it, but people say, well, Steam is better. No, the reason why people say Steam is better is because you can mod everything and get away with everything. People like to cheat. You're not going to convince me that's not part of the reason because people on the PCs want to be ultimate this, ultimate that. And the reason why they want to be ultimate because they want to get away from cheat. They want to find a way to cheat to get it for free. You're not going to convince me that's not them. That's them. But I have a Steam account. I have a PlayStation. I have all of it. But here's my point that I like about Game Pass, which to me, 19.99 is. I mean, I'd rather keep paying 16.99, but 19.99 I get to play it on my. I got probably the same games loaded on my Lenovo, on two Xboxes,
Mm-hmm.
on my TV, and I can play it. Or even when I'm on a computer, I even played it on the computer. I can load everything on my computer. And guess what? I even did it cloud gaming computer. Cloud gaming has gotten better. But last night before I went to bed, I said, let me play some cloud gaming. Got on cloud, and I wouldn't advise people to play uh, live service games or not live, well,
No, no, no,
multiplayer
no,
games.
no,
But
no, no, no,
it's
no,
not there.
no.
But single player
Single player
games,
games, yeah,
it's
big
not
time.
bad. It's much. So what you're playing for, what you're paying for with Game Pass Ultimate is options. And when I was out of town and when I went to Canada for the fourth, I had my games going. I played cloud gaming pretty good. I had my Lenovo playing. I had my laptop playing, and whatever I felt like is options. And that
Mm-hmm.
is, and I have the games loaded on my laptop. I have it loaded on my, because I got the two, 1 gig. I got the regular gig, and I got another gig on my Lenovo Go. So I don't have a problem with the options because I can play all those games. And then if you want to add it up, do you know how many games I played this month that I would have never touched?
20.
And no, let's just say, let's add that up. That I
At least
touched
5
all,
or more.
even if I touch 5 games a month, and let's say the average game was $50, that's $250 a month. Are you mean to tell me that you're going to buy 5? I used to, when games were out,
And
I
just to
used to
try
almost
them, it like
ex-
not like them.
exactly.
Can you imagine
Ex-
buying
for
Robin Hood for
instance,
$50 and then not
Man.
like it?
you took the words right. 'Cause that's where I was going. That is exactly where I was going. If you just hit the nail on the head. I played Robin Hood before you came. OG Serge and I were talking about Robin Hood and Game Pass
Yeah,
and how
Mm-hmm.
it's not a good game.
I forgot I even
It's
tried it.
right, but I went through the tutorial and stopped, and I was telling them that. But the whole point is, what if I would have bought that game for $50? I would have been livid.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Sorry,
Be
no
like this game ain't
mad.
refunds.
even good.
No refunds.
There you go. So the people are making the point that Game Pass is going up. No one wants anything to go up. But I'm not going to sit up here and cry over
Three
19
dollars.
$3. It's not going to do anything to me
$3 a
because,
month.
like I said, I go back to my analogy. Okay, I want to save $3, and hey, I'm gonna go cheaper. Like me, go to Indiana. I don't have electric. Don't have a gas car anymore. But let's say I go to Indiana and save more money now because I'll buy cheaper gas over there and save $2 to $3, and that pays for my extra game pass. So there are ways around it if you want to say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I want to save a nickel here, dime here to cover that expense.
Start doing some study groups.
But
Try out some chips and soda for some money. Go ahead, get
but
your opinion for some money.
I just can't fathom the options. Do you know back in the day when we were really into gaming? Really into gaming, that we used to buy games every week. I used to buy a game every week for forty
Yes.
nine ninety nine.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. All
Oh,
summer
a new
long.
game coming out. There you go. A new game coming out. A new game coming out. And
Sometimes two.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh no, 2 or 3. Right,
Multiple
right.
for multiple systems. Like, I need one for this. Oh, when this come out?
You knew you
And
more
and
Well,
that
likely you
I'm
would
gonna
be
GameStop
let
was
I'm
a
gonna
down.
land
death
PlayStation.
sentence at one
And
point. Like, you go into GameStop, like, hey, I
Electronics
didn't even know this
boutique.
came out. Like, golly.
the only thing that I can say is that hey, I understand it's going up, and everyone has everyone manages their money differently. I understand that, but for me, the $3 is negligible because of what I'm getting. I don't. You can say what you want to say. I'm getting over it if you ask me, because even if you go further and say, okay, here's another way you can save money: hustle. And what I mean by hustle, hustle on Game Pass with Microsoft Rewards. Do all of the things they do, and you can do at least $3 every 2 months or every 3 months. You can make $3 a month.
People don't want to do work. That's all that
Well,
is.
that's they want. They're too used to free,
shit,
but $3.
you can have that $3 in 2 weeks.
That's my point.
If
That
that.
is the point. If you Game Pass Ultimate, you can make that money in a month. The same $3 that you're missing, you can make it right back up. So what is the issue? And the
Time.
only
Those that don't have
yeah,
time don't get it.
you to tell you something. I wake up in the morning before I go work out. I do a couple, get my little clicks in. I play Jewel for 5, 10 minutes to get that point. I turn the application on. I mean, you could be amazed how much free time you have if you
Yeah.
focus on doing what you want to do and make sure you put it in your daily plan. Because I don't miss it. I'm telling you, I don't miss a beat. I get peed off if I miss it. 'Cause I don't like anybody to beat me, and I don't like anybody. So I feel as
Like,
though
What's your
you
oh,
get.
it's
highest
my
jewel
4 day
score?
streak.
I don't even do it for the highest jewel score.
I'm
I
just
just do it
asking.
to
At least
about
log
80.
in.
Yeah, I do about 80. I don't. I just always get it. Get in. I was at 80,
No, that's nice. That's a nice score.
but no, it's not. But
It
it's all I'm gonna
is
do for. It's all I'm doing to get my points. I can tell you that.
because
Because
80
what
is
it gets.
you get into like at least level 10. So
Yeah,
it's decent.
no, way past level 10. I got to level 15 and only had when I hit 50,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
you
because you remember you get the diamonds, and when the diamonds and them little
It depends.
dead
It depends.
spaces, yeah, the dead spaces
mhm.
start coming out there, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, you need them
But
bombs.
yeah, but there are ways to make your money. That's all I'm saying. There are a lot of ways to make
Definitely
the money. And
making
people
it.
are just, yeah, people just are lazy because I'm like, they're giving you it free. They're really saying if you spend your money back in Xbox, you can really subsidize this incredibly well. And that's the point that I'm trying to make is that people are just, like I said, lazy and want to complain. And the only missed opportunity that Microsoft did with this is when they launched the Game Pass on Amazon. It would have been better for them to launch and I guess they didn't want to do it because it's still in beta and technically they probably couldn't, is if they would have did a cloud one only, specifically for the Amazon Prime customers or Amazon who use the Amazon stick. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
That's what they could have did. Say, okay, 10.99 just for cloud only.
Come up with a deal with certain mediums to get the easier mediums for people to
Right.
easier access.
But I still don't think even with cloud gaming for the Amazon Prime, 19.99 is not that bad. Because you can still say, okay, well, I can still go to the PC and play it. I can still play it anywhere I want to play it, even if I don't have an Xbox. I just think overall last week it was a big mess because people were complaining about Game Pass
Hmm.
going up, and I just was like, wow. I was gonna make another video, but I just didn't have time because I had so much I was trying to do last week playing catch up. But I'm like, 19.99. I could see if it had gone to 24.99 in such a short time, but $3 is not going to kill you. Especially if you, like I said, we go back to one point that if you want to make your money in various ways with Game Pass, I mean, with the rewards program. Any of you guys have any
Shoot,
additional thoughts? OG?
I said I was about to say you earn enough achievements. Shoot, you get that 1,000.
I
Those
get that
1,000.
1,000. I get that 1,000 every month.
Mm-hmm.
I get that 1,000 every month. That's one of my, and it's really easy to do it. And you don't have to get an achievement every day. You can get like achievement every at least 25 days out the month instead of every day. But as long as you do 5 days a week,
Mm-hmm.
so 20 days, yeah, which is not that bad.
I still think that Microsoft is going to come up with a family plan, though. I think it's still on the table. You know, they
You
just
may
ain't
be right.
mentioned it lately, but I think it's still on the table.
You may be right.
What you think? I mean, because like with Steam, I mean, shoot, I can have 5 people access my library.
You can have 5 people in your library on Steam.
Yep.
You ain't invited me to your Steam count, bum. That's
You
all right.
say you don't play Steam.
I
Shoot,
really don't, but
let's
if you
invite
ain't
each
giving me
other.
something for
Shoot,
free, we all
For
like
real.
free.
we all can invite each other. Shoot, because I got all
He
the
gonna talk
Star
about.
Wars games.
And
I
I
got
got a
like
bunch
every
of
single one
games
of them
on
bad boys.
Steam.
I didn't know
Y'all
you
playing?
hacking.
I got
Like,
all the
Y'all
Max
playing
Paynes
Unreal
too.
Tournament with me? I'm sick of playing Unreal
I
Tournament
did
by
not.
myself.
Oh, I did not. No wonder Steam is so popular.
Yes, you can
Interesting.
share your library.
Interesting. I didn't know you could share your library.
What games
Mhm.
do I have on Steam? Oh, let me not open it because if I open Steam, it's
I
gonna
got
start downloading Once Human. Never mind.
Podcast gonna crash.
I share my
Never
library with
mind.
Mark, and then I share my library with Darius. You know, he plays his ally.
I didn't hear one name that sound like mine, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear the one. I didn't hear Surge. I didn't hear Jack.
No. I heard son, nephew.
That's all I heard.
That's all I need.
That's all I heard.
That's good enough.
That's all I heard. I ain't
He
heard
said his
anything.
job, Mark, my job is done here.
I ain't heard anything that I like to hear. All I heard was 2 names. None of them sound like mine. Like you say, you gonna listen for your name? I was listening for my name, and I ain't heard nothing. I was listening for my name. I was listening for my name. But you rolling. You are rolling.
Mm-hmm. Keep it popping.
I don't know what the hell that is, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. But like I said, that was something that made me laugh all last week. Is when I'm looking at these people just have these
Hey, Ray over
conniptions.
here.
You
Don't
said
forget to
who?
like and
But do you think?
subscribe. Ray over here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ray,
what's
Oh,
what
up,
up,
hey
Ray?
Ray.
Mr.
But do you think
Undertaker
it's
in the
fake
building?
outrage?
Do I think
You
it's
think
fake
it's fake
outrage?
outrage?
You
Yeah, you
said
think
do
it's
I
fake?
think
Perfect.
or do I know? I'm gonna go with I know.
You
I
said
think.
thing, but what do you mean to
It,
say?
oh, it is 100% fake outrage. It's
We
100.
try to lead people into what you try to just say. Like, no, I want clarification of what he said.
This is fake outrage. It's all that's fake outrage because if it was anything else when PlayStation did it, I did not hear this outrage. I think there is this bias that boggles my mind.
I
Because
mean, who don't know prices gonna raise, especially when they giving you like what they giving you.
Right, and I can see if it was in 2021. they went up and nothing was there. But they
Right.
have so many games coming out just this year alone.
And the
They have
rotation
games,
is
and the
crazy.
rotation is off the chain. And they just put Diablo 4 in there.
Yeah, Diablo 4
Hellblade.
been in
Nah, they're
there
gonna get
for
more
a,
people
a
playing
couple months. I
it.
think Diablo been there for like 2 or 3 months because
Well,
it
right,
came out
right.
halfway through the last season.
I think Diablo 4 came out in May because I remember I was
Yeah,
leaving town.
yeah,
So Diablo 4 came out in May, which is crazy.
yeah.
Oh
And then like
wow.
because it was before the good season. It came out right in the Game Pass right before the season where they redid everything where everybody started liking it again. It was a crucial pivotal time for it to release like that.
When that new Call of Duty hit, boy, all is gonna be forgotten.
Shoot, I'm still playing Call of Duty too.
Refuse to buy 3. Yes, I do.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, them the ones I like, Jazz. I like the old World War II ones.
Mm-hmm.
Boo.
It's fun for what it is.
Boo.
I ain't say it's the best one.
The
My
guns
favorite
don't be
is.
jamming or nothing. They should
You
be
right.
jamming, and you should be fighting like.
Sometimes they do. Not like
I love
Medal
it when they
Medal of
jam.
Honor. Medal of
Nah,
Honor is the
he need
most
them bad
realistic.
boys
to me.
jamming.
I know you played that one.
I actually have a Medal of Honor on PSP somewhere
Oh
around.
wow.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Medal of Honor. That's a throwback.
PS1.
Like you said, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I don't think we can hear Mike anymore.
Can you hear me? Y'all can't
Okay.
hear me?
There we go.
Okay.
Like yeah.
I don't think we can hear you anymore.
Oh, you hear me now?
Mhm.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Thank you.
Pretty much was not too much news, but some news.
Yeah, that was some news.
Some news.
It was enough, but not enough at the same time.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Well, everyone, thanks for joining. We are really out of topics. We said everything we had to say.
Pretty much.
Not too much. Just little this, little that.
Little this, little that.
I'm gonna check out
We
what's human.
we do
Under
got
18.
we do got Marvel's Hall H coming up this week. If y'all interested in stuff like that, I know I'm still am.
Marvel what?
Hall H, San Diego Comic Con, is this week.
You going?
If I had any money, I probably
Did you
would
hear
have
me?
been there.
Is it in Chicago?
San Diego.
Dude, you ain't going across the street. Stop lying.
I can't with no money.
Well, I ain't got nothing to do with no damn money. I know you.
Talk about a tongue lashing.
Can't with
You ain't
I'm
going
playing that
across
on
the
money.
street.
They got nothing to do with no money. I don't know about the dumb that have nothing to do with money. Because I remember a couple of years ago, I said, "Hey, let's go to E3." Blah, 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 blah. He gave me every excuse in the book. Don't tell me.
Excuses are for you, not me. Excuses are for to make you feel better about
There
what
you
you're
go.
not doing.
Emotional damage. I'm always looking for donors.
He
to
said,
the
"I'll
Murphy
show up."
Fun.
He said, "I'll take a ticket." Just this dude. Every time I cook some food, he was like, "When you gonna bring something in? I'm waiting for it, man." Yeah.
That's right. Looking
Uh,
forward
Got that
to
right.
it.
Dude, I'm making some lentil sweet potato soup right now as we speak. It's in the pressure cooker right now.
Yep.
Then I got some chicken breast to
I
go
cut
with
all the
that.
vegetables.
Saute a nice chicken breast. Go on good with that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Chop chop.
Hmm. Well, all right, everyone. Thank y'all for showing up tonight. We had a good show. We had some good topics. We had good commentary. So, everyone who's listening, like and subscribe, please. Thank you for joining us tonight. So, let's get our outros going. Ladies first. So, let's go with Jazimoto. Where can we find you?
You can
And
find
like and
me
subscribe.
here every Monday at 7 when we having a show with the rest of the crew. And you can find me on Twitch. I've been getting back at it more. I'm gonna have a birthday stream on Wednesday. That's right, it's my birthday Wednesday. Talk about the number, but join me
We ain't worried
there.
about your number. Oh, so you and OG birthday this week, huh?
Yep,
Oh,
Cancer. I don't
Yeah.
know what time I'm gonna be on, but catch me on Twitch. I don't know what I'm gonna play. Probably some Elden Ring somewhere up in there, but yeah, all over the place. Facebook, Twitter /X, and YouTube, all Jazzy Moto.
all right, all right. Let's see. And happy early birthday.
Thank you, thank you.
Sir Rich, Sir Rich, where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me on Twitch under Sir Rich, as well as on Facebook under Sir Rich Gaming, and Twitter under Sir_Rich. I've been more and more active on my social medias again. I'm gonna get around to putting this video of my latest completed raid too.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, yeah, let us know.
Yeah, I'm getting it going. I'm getting it going.
Yeah.
Sir Rich on the YouTubes as well. But
OG, where
yeah,
can we find you? We ain't gonna be able to find you anywhere this week. You on
Find me.
vacation.
You can find me here every Monday with the rest of the crew.
you better be on
OG
Geeky
Double
or
M.
something. He could post there every once in a
Yeah.
while. Yeah,
Say what?
Yeah.
I said
I
they
didn't
could
hear what you
find you
say. What you
on
say?
Geeky. You can be posting on there. Ain't gotta be all day, but shoot, head now.
Yeah, you can always find me on Geeky also.
Oh yeah, let me put the geeky.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay.
Ray said his birthday this week too.
Really?
Ray the other way. Look, his birthday on
Oh,
Friday.
oh, wow.
Turn up, turn up.
Happy birthday to you guys. It's crazy.
Well, we all
Speaking of
know
which,
you like snuggling up in the winter.
so yeah. So speaking of which, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick way. When you go to work next week, OG, when you go to work on Thursday, you can do it tomorrow. They say you can do it with 10 people, but do it with 15 to 20. Get 15, 20 people in a random room. Say, I guarantee you, two people in this room were born on the same day. And it's
It
going to
ain't.
happen. That I'm not lying. Get you, you do it with. You can do it with 10, but if you do it with 20, you guaranteed to win.
Same day, same month.
Same day, same month. You get two
Shoot,
people
my
born on the
homie's
same.
mother's the same day as Jazz be there.
You get
And
20
his
people,
niece. Or her granddaughter.
20, 20 random people, and you get 20 random people. Two people will be born on the same day.
Interesting.
Hmm. So where can you find me? You can find me here every Monday. I'm not going out of town again until Labor Day, so we're good for the next couple of weeks. Uh, should be on next Monday. You may hear backgrounds because I have my nephews here next week. Actually, I get them Wednesday, and they're going to be with me for a week. I got to take them to the baseball game.
Hey,
So I
that's
have my
nice. That sounds like a
nephews.
good
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Nice.
So I have that. But you may hear little knucklehead kids in the background.
Asking questions. Can I have some
Yeah,
snacks?
yeah,
Go ahead, get the snacks up out of there, man. Go ahead. You get one. One.
you hear them
Oh shit!
fighting.
I'll be over there raiding
Oh,
your crib,
You hear them
man.
fighting on the Xbox. I'll tell you that. You say what?
well, the
I'll
PlayStation,
be
yeah.
over to raid your crib. You gonna have all the
Yeah.
snacks.
Oh yeah, indeed. Too much. Too much snacks. Too much. But I should be able to stream Friday, hopefully. But I will definitely be on next Monday. Y'all just gotta put up with some. Hopefully, these knucklehead kids don't like that loud. But I'll be upstairs like I am now. They'll be downstairs, so I can let them keep that whole domain to themselves. Not in my way. But everyone, thank you for joining us tonight. Please like and subscribe. And everyone be safe and enjoy your birthdays this week. To all the birthday people, have fun. And on that note, we're going
Oh,
to tell Sir Rich to take us.
it's time for holla. Holla, holla time.
Holla, holla,
Holla,
holla.
everybody. Holla, 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 holla. Everybody like and subscribe.
Hey,
Holla,
holla,
holla.
holla,
Holla,
holla.
holla, holla, holla.
No,
Holla, holla,
no.
holla. Holla, holla, holla. Holla, holla, holla. Holla, holla. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Holla, holla.